Hey guys, Brix back with another LEGO Transformer review, and we are continuing our Headmasters with Mindwipe. Let's check them out. Okay, so here we finally have G1 Mindwipe. This is pretty cool. His wings are like a red color, pretty much the same color as his head. I couldn't get that magenta looking color. So this was a pretty good comparison right here. Pretty good contrast right there. We got the little Headmaster dude. I'm not really sure what they called him, but definitely leave me a comment in the section below and let me know. Let's get into, let's check out the Headmaster first. This dude is pretty cool. He is the original design from, we have to probably move this guy out the way so you could actually see him. I used the same design from my, I believe it was my nanofigs. You probably would have seen them by now. It's like one of the most popular videos on the channel. But I did some nanofig Headmasters, and this is pretty much the same design that I used on my nanofig Mindwipe. It's pretty cool. Articulation, of course. He moves at the hips. I guess he has like toe pivot if you move the little cheese slope on the little clip right there. His arms do a full 360, and his little brick head right here, no pun intended, does rotate 360 degrees as well, and he does have waist articulation. That's pretty cool. And I do have a ton of these guys on mock pages. I literally did over 300 nanofigs. And I have a few videos with like the whole Decepticon collection, the Autobot collection. There's like literally hundreds. Later on in the channel, I'll probably get into doing like free instructions for these guys, because they're so tiny. I'm not gonna, charge for that. It's like little baby things that don't even transform. But this guy does actually transform into the head. So to get that going, we're gonna take his little feet right here, rotate them 180 degrees, get that out the way, do the other foot. So, make sure you guys can see that, and then fold them in like that, and then squeeze them together. And we're going to take these pieces right here. I believe with this one, I think this one we flip it up. Oh, I'm totally off camera. Let's do that again. So his arms are like that. You're going to pretty much just fold them up and slide them so that they kind of hide this little T-joint up there. So they pretty much should look like this when you're done. And that'll be Mindwipe's head. So let's get that out of here and get into the actual figure itself. Zoom out so you guys can see everything with that. Now our articulation for Mindwipe, of course, his little wings do flap. His head does move up and down, but it's on a really tight clip and bar joint right there, and it does rotate full 360 like so. I do believe in the cartoon he had these little speakers that would come out on the side and like shoot, like destroy things with its rays, or he'll like mind control you with them and stuff. He has little feet, little bat feet that are fully articulated as much as possible. And then he has a little wing, well, not a wing, this is a tail, that does extend out. You want to like kind of fly him around, swoosh him around and stuff like that, but it folds back there just to kind of help with balance and stuff like that. Now this does technically open and supposed to be able to fit the little Headmaster dude inside, but he's a little too wide for that. So if I took out these black parts that would make his shoulders, he would fit in there, because it's just 2 studs wide, and then he'd have the arms kind of probably going along the side of the face at that point. But I like this design a little better. But his chest does open up to be able to fit a little Headmaster dude inside of there originally. But that's where the little bat head is going to go into. So with all that being said, we are going to get into transformation. So I do believe it's supposed to rotate this way. and then rotate down that way. And this would close up like so. Very nice, very nice. Now let's figure all this out. We're gonna have to move all this out. Let's just start disassembling or like switching around the legs and stuff. Now the feet actually clip onto the back on these little jumper plates, so you kind of got to get your nail in there to get those separated. So that stud right there is going to go into this right there. Make sure you guys can see where my nail is. Into that hole right there. So it should be a little easier on that side now that the other leg is loose. And this is going to be the front of the figure. So basically bend all of this down. And I think originally, because I haven't transformed this thing and I couldn't tell you how long, honestly. Oh no, we lost a piece. Let me go grab that. This is a little crotch plate right there. And that goes in right there. So this is a lot to kind of maneuver around, but there is a specific way to do this. If I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to go up like that to kind of make space for the tail. And that will fold up like that on the back. And keeping the waist there, I believe these are supposed to spin around and then spin around at the knee. I'm sure you guys can kind of see that. Focus. Focus. There's always a problem with me focusing. Come on, focus. There you go. Jeez. Alright, so rotate that to where the feet, the little bat feet, are facing the back. And those could probably like just fold up somewhere. Like so. And the little speakers on the side, they would fold up and rotate to the back to where they look like this. You can flip the feet out with the little heel spur right there. Do the same on the other side. Nice and quick. That's how they would look. And the bottom half of Mindwipe is done. Very nice. So next thing we do is get the arms working. Let's get this tail out the way for the rotation and all that, because I can see that definitely getting in the way. Like so. Alright, so what we want to do with the arms is rotate them on this Technic pin that you can see right there. I'm going to rotate that 180 degrees to where it looks like that now. I'm going to take the wings, fold them back. Then we could take the forearm, fold it out, fold it up at the shoulder, right here. It's so tight. Like that, and then we could rotate it on this piece right there. And that's how that gets done. Very nice, very nice. Now here on this particular figure, I have the 1x2 and the 1x1 flat towel on the upper arm. If you could find a 1x3 in purple, then that's what you want to go with. So when you're building 100 Transformers, some sacrifices will be made. Alright, so we get the forearm out. Get them up at the shoulder right there. Like so. And then rotate out at said shoulder. Then you can rotate the forearm. And now it looks super dupe. Now we can fix that little tail problem we had in the back. fold that up nice and tight. And then we have the main body of Mindwipe. So then we take this little Headmaster dude right here, and we're going to plug him in on the bottom of this Travis brick that was originally the articulation for the bat head. So ideally, it wants to be a little more flush. Like this guy's kind of in a position where he would have his head down, so let me see if it's because of the positioning of the head. And there's Mindwipe with a bat head. So we're going to rotate it back around. Oh, that seems a lot more flush. There we go. The world makes sense again. There you go. See, now that looks a lot more flush than, or a lot more upright than it did before. And we'll take the little head and plug them into the neck right there. And there we have Mindwipe, all built in fancy. Yes. And I really wish I had some purple 1x3s. So with the wings, you can pretty much flail them out if you want. I designed it specifically so that the wings were behind the arms in robot mode, if that's how you wanted to do it. I wanted to add a little more extra and be able to like flip the wings up and, you know, have more articulation, but I couldn't figure that out within the 2-week time span that I had to build 25 people. So I'm gonna set this guy off there in the middle and do some spinning. There we go. This is Mindwipe, full 360. You can pretty much fold these guys in any way you like. They're very flexible when it comes time to like get them in cool poses and stuff like that. Very dupe. Very dupe. As far as size comparisons, who do we have? I would love to show him next to Weird Wolf, but he's still in his sandwich bag confinement. So we have Bitstream. I believe this is Bitstream. I believe so. I think so. Yeah. There's a purple one. Purple one is Hotlink. This one's Bitstream. There he is. All right, cool. So Bitstream is one of the Rainmakers, and you know he's pretty much same build as my Seekers, just in a nice medium blue. So you can see how the Headmaster scales with my traditional Seeker mold. It's probably just maybe 1 brick taller, about the same height as the little pylons right there. So it's pretty cool. We will be getting to Skull Cruncher next. I know you guys have been waiting for that. And I want to try to knock out some more Autobot Headmasters too. So you'll see that in the near future as well. This is BX Brix, thanking you guys once again for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all that awesome stuff. Make sure if you want to get the instructions for this guy Mindwipe right here, you want to go to brixmediastudios.com. I got tons of awesome Lego Transformer instructions up there, custom brick heads. I even have modular buildings and, you know, other things up there besides Lego Transformers, but you're here for this, so make sure you swing by there to check me out. Also check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. I'll always tend to post pictures up there before it ever hits YouTube. So even when I do the update videos, it was probably on Facebook weeks ago. Alright, so if you want to get a sneak peek at what's coming up, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And we will be back with more reviews. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.